welcome to this week's edition of The Gun Doctor. Gun owners in Colorado could soon be required to securely lock up their firearms at home if a new bill becomes law. State Representative Monica Duran and Representative Kyle Mullica, both Democrats, are introducing a new bill that, if passed, would require gun owners in Colorado to lock up their weapons at home. Both representatives argue this is not a gun grab or about infringing on anyone's rights, but others argue it's a violation of their constitutional rights. This type of legislation is certainly not new. At least 15 other states already have similar laws on the books. And just last month, Littleton became the first city in Colorado to pass a city ordinance requiring gun shop owners to lock up their inventory after hours. The proposed bill at the state level would require all guns sold in Colorado, handguns, pistols, and long guns, to include a trigger lock or cable lock at the point of sale. It only requires those items to be locked up at home, not if the firearm is on the person or in a vehicle. The bill must now pass the full House and full Senate in the Colorado State Legislature. Meanwhile, a little-noticed lawsuit in New Jersey could have a profound effect on gun manufacturers. Back in December, a federal lawsuit was filed in New Jersey by Smith & Wesson. They claim New Jersey Attorney General Gerber Graywall has tried everything in his power to stymie gun sales, and that he is now sifting through decades of company advertisements and marketing materials in an attempt to restrict the right to bear arms. Last October, Graywall filed administrative subpoenas seeking evidence of fraudulent advertising from the gun manufacturer. The subpoenas request documentation related to advertisements that claim firearms make a home safer. An untrained homeowner could use a Smith & Wesson firearm safely and effectively to defend his home, and whether guns enhance one's lifestyle. The company said the subpoena presents no legitimate inquiry into any purported fraud, and instead targets mere opinions and other protected statements allegedly made by Smith & Wesson. It seeks a court order enjoining the subpoenas and declaring them unconstitutional. Citing 248 million results in Google searches of "Do guns make you safer?" as proof that many Americans believe firearms make them safer, Smith & Wesson says New Jersey's false advertisement subpoenas should be a dead-end legal theory. Smith & Wesson also says the subpoenas are politically motivated, noting that Graywall has partnered with several anti-Second Amendment groups to seek new methods to restrict gun ownership. The complaint notes that at a conference in New York University, participants allegedly observed how consumer protection and false advertising laws were fertile ground for new anti-gun initiatives. The complaint also claims New Jersey's purported name and shame policy, in which the Attorney General has tried to connect Smith & Wesson with crime guns, is an attempt to branch the company as a bad actor. In 2018, New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy announced that gun manufacturers would be listed in monthly reports showing the source for every crime gun recovered by police in the state. Gun manufacturers have called the name and shame program unreasonable and purely agenda-driven, likening it to announcing which car was used in a drunk driving fatality. While state and federal legislators introduce anti-gun legislation across the country, we will be right here to keep you informed and up to date. And it's also time to update your firearm collection with a new gun from Smokin Gun Works. Handguns, knives, rifles, shotguns, sweatshirts, hats. They've got it all at Smokin Gun Works. Buy, sell, or trade at Smokin Gun Works, 8785 North Baileyville Road, Forreston, Illinois. For The Gun Doctor, I'm Tim Bivens.